I'm on my way home from milking this morning. I'm off the rest of the day. And I forgot to mention yesterday I needed a gasket for the sediment bowl, for the fuel sediment bowl in my tractor. I got one of them yesterday too. So, get home, I gotta fix that, and then I'm gonna try out that saw. I had a bit of birch there I gotta cut up, so good way to try it out. See how much power it's got. And I don't know, probably just gonna relax the rest of the day after that. I'm tired. Had a real long day yesterday. When I get home. Alright, let's review this saw. Now, gotta remember, I am not familiar with this brand of saw at all. A friend of mine is selling them, so to support him, I'm gonna deal with them. Now, it's an EFCO. Not an ECCO, EFCO. Just, I don't know. People see the EFCO and they just assume it's an ECCO. Just, people are familiar with ECCOs. Now, these are an Italian saw. And, say, not familiar with it. It's just, I know it's an Italian saw. So, let's see what we got here. It's an MT 4410. Now that's a 45cc, and price wise they're a real good buy for that amount of cc's. Said initially I wanted I was going to go big with a 60, worked out like 63cc or whatever, but because of circumstances I got this one, and that's fine. I can always get a 63cc down the road. Now this is like, I'm not making a living with this saw. This is just farm use. So depending on what you're doing, I don't know, just kind of depends. Like you say, it's not going to be in the woods giving me a paycheck. It's just what I'm using here, firewood, clearing out pasture. Now, one thing about it, yesterday, now it's got that primer bowl here, and when we filled it up yesterday at the shop to try it, the system's full of air. So when we're priming it to get it going, can't see it in this, but because it's shadowed, but your fuel line runs from your primer up in. Anyway, that popped off, and they can be known for that. So if you buy one of these saws, the first time you prime it, that's probably going to pop off. You just got to put it back on. Pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Now, let's get those metal dogs on there. So I'm going to have to be careful with them, because that's probably going to give it more bite than I'll want. But it's going to keep the front of my saw from wearing out. So it's worst comes to worst, I could always grind them down flat anyway and still have that metal protection over that plastic. Yes, well, all your saws are plastic nowadays, somewhat, right? Just got a standard 16-inch bar and chain on it. Okay, let's get this thing fired up, see what she sounds like. got a good rumble to it that I like. Doesn't have that, I don't know, sawing machine sound to it. So, sounds powerful. Alright, let's go block up some hardwood, maybe rip a couple blocks in two. Like, I don't have a wood splitter, right? So I split everything with an axe, and if it's hard to split, I take a cut off them, typically with a chainsaw. So that's gonna, like, remember, this is just for me, because this is like my average wood, and which I don't have a lot of great big wood on this place, but so everything I'm doing is just kind of average size and what I have here on my property. So it's going to be different for everybody. So let's get set up and try her out in some wood. Okay, I gotta say, I am very impressed with this saw. Yes, sir. Like, see that piece of hardwood there? Like, that's average wood on my place that I'm going to be cutting. Of course, I got some bigger, smaller, and softwood, so yeah, I gotta say, I'm super impressed with this. It had, like, didn't even fizz it, so for what that is, for the price point, I really recommend this for just somebody that's got like a private wood lot and you're cleaning it up, doing your firewood, you want to saw for the farm. So yeah. Now my sawmill attachment, that's going to be a different video another day, because I don't know, I gotta learn about it before I get going with it. Probably study up on it today and see what I got for guide rails for slabbing. So guess I better get that sediment bowl sediment bowl gasket put in my tractor. And from here on out, I say I'm just really tired. Today, a friend of mine was shipping out turkeys last night and I helped him. That's really hard on you. And I just don't feel like doing a damn thing today. So, well, I say that, but basically I'm probably just gonna have a couple alpine and do some cleaning up here, spring cleaning, have a cleanup fire. That's gonna be about my day. So I don't know, tomorrow I'll probably get out and cut some logs and start setting up for milling. Yes, I want to do up some 4-inch for raised garden beds, and I gotta make a calf box for this, my truck. So anyway, that's it for today, and I'm super impressed with that saw. Like, just for the few sticks I cut, like, it's definitely not underpowered at all. How it would hold up production cutting, chasing a skidder, I have no idea, and it's never going to be used for that anyway. So that's it for now. And anybody wanting a saw, they say if you want a saw and you're just homeowner, your own use, go buy one of these for sure. That's it.